Don't worry, I'm coming in right behind you. Or right on top of you. Well, you don't want me behind you.
I was waiting for the everything.
Oh,
Full intro, the Shimon, you want it.
Wait for the bus. Shimon, you know it. I'm in the bed. I'm ready to go home and do the work. Wait on it. Say hi.
Now I'm going to show you something that is going to totally blow your rocks off.
Hi. How are you?
Hello. I think you guys got a new band happening here. Hey guys. Oh, bingo, huh? All right.
I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you. If you have a problem, turn off your station.
is that better? Is that better? Is that a rightful intro now? Now that
There
we
we
can
go.
get the show started on this beautiful Wednesday, January 29th, everybody, in case you didn't know what day it was yet. It's Wednesday.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What is good, everyone? Thank you for tuning in on this January 29th. Fucking cold. Nothing, absolutely nothing is going on January 29th anywhere in the world. So
Cold. It was in the 60s here today, son.
was it really?
Yeah. It was beautiful.
It's like snowing out right now.
Is it?
Yeah, and about to take out the razor blades and start cutting myself. I'm so done with winter. So done.
See, that's one thing, people always say, oh, you don't get winter down there. I get it. Because the month of December, yeah, I wish it was cold.
Yeah.
But once Christmas and New Year's is done, I don't want it to be cold anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, no. And like January is literally the worst month of the year by far. But the only like saving grace for me is like, Jay, you're down in Myrtle Beach in that region, and it's dark by like 5:25. So it's like dark and cold everywhere.
Oh,
You know?
it wasn't dark here at 5:25.
Maybe a little later now because we're a month past the winter solstice. So
Yeah.
maybe 5:40-ish, but it's not much later than that. Not much later than that. I had this question from KXM Rock. KXM Rock, thank you for all the videos and nudes you've been sending lately. Much appreciated. Boner, why does Casa Grande have a bullet hole in his mask? I don't know, but I know that mask is an homage to a degree to Joey Jordison and also to like his Brazilian heritage. But a bullet hole, don't know. I do not know. But thank you for asking. So yeah.
All right. Well, we got that out of the way.
Got that out of the way. Kurt is he's MIA this week.
He's on location.
On location in Mexico, trying not to shit the bed again. So
He's trying to evade the cartel.
approach the donkey show.
Yeah, I think I just checked. It was like 5:47 or something was our sunset here today. Was it?
Well,
7:12 sunrise, 5:43 sunset.
Yeah. Oh, plus you look more inland too.
Inland?
Yeah. So if you think about it, if you look at the coast of the United States, like Maine is actually closer to Africa than Florida is.
I get you. But I mean, you're talking about inland. Like I'm a mile from the fucking.
Yeah, not inland like as per the shore, but
Look how close the fucking ocean is to me.
Yeah, no, you're great there. I just mean you're more towards I don't know.
We're more west.
The longitude.
All right, let's stop before everybody. Oh, Beesman's stuck. See, his internet knew. He's like, we got to stop this guy before he really gets himself into shit.
It stopped?
Yeah, your internet froze for a second. That's all right though. Your mom's here, so it's okay.
Yeah, what's up, Mom? Speaking of longitude, my mom's here. What's up, everyone? We got Coots here.
Oh yeah, Butt Cheeks sent me a text today, a picture of the Circle K logo with the he forgot a word though. It's strange things afoot. Strange things are afoot at the Circle K. But thanks for that, Butt Cheeks.
Good deal. So what's good? What's new and exciting down by you?
Nothing. Yeah, Fruitcake Tony busted out. I wore shorts for a little bit today. Inside.
You busted out of the shorts or just wore the
Nah,
shorts?
I put shorts on.
Did you really?
Yeah.
It was that warm.
Yeah. 66 degrees it hit today. It was nice. Yeah.
Good.
Enjoy that snow.
Good for you.
Let me rub it in a little more. What's it going to be tomorrow? Let's see. Let's check the weather app. I know
All right.
everybody's just dying to hear this shit. Oh, not too bad. Tomorrow, 57. Friday, it's going to be 67.
Mhm.
Dude, winter's over. Winter is over in fucking, look at this shit. 63, 60, 64, 60 thick, 62, 69, dudes.
69. So when I come down, I'm gonna play some golf too.
Gale.
Hell yeah. Like right that course right by your house. Isn't that a par 3?
Par 3, yeah.
Oh yeah. And you can drive by all the time and honk at me.
I'll just sit out by the side of the road, and every fucking time you go to tee off or hit the ball, beep, beep. Hey, Patty, good to see you.
What's up, Patty? We actually, Patty, recently I was just talking to Kurt the other day about you, and I haven't seen you in a while. I was getting all concerned to kiss, so I'm glad that you're here. So hope you're doing great. Hope you're feeling good. So thanks for stopping in.
Well, oops. Can you hear that?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, I know I don't see your comment in here, Beesman.
You have to go, or you're looking at the previous show?
Oh, yeah, I got to go to newest first or something.
Yeah.
There we go. So we had a little bit of a, I don't know if anybody checks the comments. I wish more people would leave comments on these shows after they're done, which I guess is cool that everybody, for the most part, watches them live. But I guess somebody was in the chat or watched the show last week, and they commented about, I guess, did we say anything about Johnny last week?
Nothing crazy. Nothing at all. No. But if you want to regale us what occurred, Jay.
Well, I don't feel like reading this whole thing, but I will. But somebody at Don't Know But I'll Do Something commented on I guess the whole shit. And it says, I'm someone that knows both sides and many, many, many of you all. I'm saying this because there's weird punctuation here, and I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I'm saying this because I've been told by both sides that you guys and Mr. Caleb said if they ever saw Johnny in person at NAMM or anywhere, they would kick his ass. Yet you have been together many times and you all have always ducked away. All right, let me stop there. I have never said anything about kicking anybody's ass, especially Johnny. I wouldn't. And if I ever said anything about kicking anybody's ass, it was definitely in jest. I'm not kicking anybody's ass unless somebody, you know, goes after my family or some crazy situation that I have to. But as far as like some YouTube bullshit and busting balls, no. Fuck no. And Jay's never been to NAMM. That's right. Mm-hmm. And I listen, I bust balls. I say things on here that are goofy and funny, but like the last thing I want to do is cause harm to Johnny, especially physical harm. Like there's no fucking way. So I'll continue and then I'll let Brian, whatever, after I get through this. Now, I don't understand what the problem is, and I wasn't around in person then, but I know the issues. But I will say if any sort of fight happens, trust me, I'm the one you all will have to deal with. Because no one's fighting and you all just need to stop the pettiness. Y'all are funny enough on y'all's own. I appreciate that. That's a compliment. I'll take it. And if anyone's fighting anyone, I'll fight because it's BS. I've been around a lot of drama channels all over YouTube, and it just never ends well, guys. I understand it's fun and it's views, but come on. Oh, wait, but come on, y'all's got badass gear, and you are funny, cool guys. I like the busting balls stuff, but I'm around. I watch you all constantly, and I'm a friend to you all. Someone that truly has no personal issues with either side. But I don't like seeing the two sides of badass guitaristry arguing over BS. I don't know what's going on either, Lizard.
Yeah, it is. I don't know. I saw this, sent it to Kurt because I know Jay very well. I know Jay is gonna be like, who fucking cares? So I initially sent it to Kurt. Kurt and I discussed this. So a few things. I'm gonna piggyback off what Jay said. I've known Jay for a long time. I've never heard him once threaten physically to do anything to anyone except Gerard Way in the bathroom with Jimmy. That's the only time.
Yeah, that's true.
And Jay was obviously just fucking around. I've never heard Jay threaten anyone physically. Jay, like I've spent a lot of time with Jay. Jay was never once like, yo, man, I'll fuck you up. Said never. Like
No.
No.
And if I did, it was definitely me joking around.
Absolutely. I know for a fact Kurt has never said a word like that. Kurt likes to fuck around, obviously. And if you guys can't tell, we're just joking. I can't speak on Caleb's behalf. I'm not sure if he's ever said anything like that.
We'll let him respond when he comes back.
Yeah, we'll let Caleb handle Caleb. But I've talked about it a million times. I have zero issue with Johnny. The biggest thing he said, I was a sheep. Oh, okay. I can care less. So it's really not a big deal. But I do take a little bit of umbrage with that comment where clearly this is a burner account. So if you have something to say, just say it and own it. Like if you want to shoot us a note, you want to go to our email, you know where to find me. Like just, have some balls and just say it from you. I'm not calling you out on it like being a dick. I'm just saying, like, just talk to us, right? That's the first thing. No, I have an issue with. I'm 43. I'll be 44 in 2 weeks. I'm a grown man. I don't have time for this shit. It's stupid. So the other thing that's really concerning is the grammatical errors that I've seen.
Please, man.
And the reason I say it because Jay knows I read shit all day and I'm like, oh my God, like what's going on with the punctuation here and all that stuff. So I'm just fucking around. But anyway, if you have something to say, just talk to us, please. And it's funny because Johnny just went live to do a NAMBLA recap. So it's pretty amusing that we're talking about this. So anyway, that's all I really have. And I'm just speaking on behalf of Jay and Kurt. Because I know Kurt's like, well, come on. So that's it. That's all I got.
Yeah. We don't want to beat anybody up.
And speaking of NAMBLA,
Except for Jimmy.
Except for Jimmy. Jimmy.
The fuck are you doing?
I was reading something.
You're reading the comments?
On browsers?
Yeah. Pornhub.
Hey, Jimmy's joining us again this week. Thanks for clearing that with me, Beesman.
Did you talk to Jay? Yeah, sort of. Yeah.
My bad. Well, it's good to see you, Jimmy.
Glad to be back. Thanks for having me.
No problem. What's good with you besides being all handsome?
Not a whole lot. Still freezing, and that's pretty much it.
Is it snowing in Newburgh?
No, but it's cold enough too. Yeah. Pretty lame.
Why is this up there? There we go.
We have John back. He's back.
the welfare, the Timu version of Petrucci. Guitar playing.
Timu version.
Jimmy, you listen to the new joint from Dream Theater, Midnight Messiah?
I have not.
I envy you.
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm good.
I envy you for not hearing it.
I don't even think it's bad, minus the vocals. I think
Is Mike Portnoy singing on it?
Of course.
Yeah, I'm good.
The second his voice kicks in, like, listen, if you're in a band and you have harmonies and all that stuff, of course you want to replicate as much as possible live that you do on the album, right?
True, yeah.
You know, bands don't want to use backing tracks if they don't have to. But
They
like
should.
singing live, that's one thing. Hey, we got a 3-part harmony here, boys. Somebody's got to fill in the spot. Let's do it. Okay, I'll sing. But he does not have a good voice.
I agree.
And sometimes it's not just about one person's voice. It's about how voices blend together. Two people, you know, his voice, just him and James LaBrie's voice are just oil and fucking water together.
James LaBrie's having a tough time lately, so it doesn't really help either. I feel bad because I'm a fan, but not really a super fan, I guess. But yeah, he's not as bad as Vince Neil lately, but it's pretty close.
Well, there's a difference though, because if you think about it, like Dream Theater, I mean, everybody in that band, whatever you want to say about Portnoy comparing him to Mangini, that's a whole nother argument for another day.
You can't, but
But everybody in that band is still top fucking notch at what they do and what they play. And I don't know what I would do if I was the singer in that band and I fucking couldn't hit a note.
Yeah.
You know,
they'll be tuning down to G.
They'd be tuning down to fucking remove the strings off the guitars because there's no point.
I'm gonna play bass, yeah.
But what I'm asking is, like, it happens in every form of entertainment or sports, right?
Mm-hmm.
There comes a time where you just can't do it anymore, and the last thing you want to do is ruin your legacy, and because people remember the beginning and the end for a lot of things. But when you just keep going, like, think of it this way, you could, like, I don't want to bring in boxing, but like, look at Roy Jones Jr., right? He was the best.
Yeah.
And then he just off a cliff, and he kept coming back, and it kind of taints a little bit, because that's the last image you have.
Yeah.
So, but LaBrie's been going on years now where he is just ain't cutting the mustard.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the band behind him's fucking putting out shit.
Harder than ever. Yeah. Super technical still. And yeah. That's probably weird. Like, yeah, what do you do if you're him? I'm sure he wants to carry on, and they probably want him to also, but I don't know. Maybe it's one of those things where they don't want to boot him because he's not up to par, but at the same time, like, do they want to have another weird tryout thing, and do whatever? I mean, I'm sure they could, but
I know. But how would you feel every night walking out on stage knowing that you're going to embarrass yourself every night?
Right. But at the same time, like, Dream Theater without James LaBrie is kind of not Dream Theater, I guess. It's kind of weird to say, even though he's
right. You're right.
I don't want to say the least important part, but he is a big part, kind of like Lars with Metallica, where sure, you can get Brian to play drums and it'd probably be fine for him, but it wouldn't be the same. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah. And I was talking to my buddy Chad about this the other day because we were talking about the new Dream Theater song. And I told him, like, I think James LaBrie's voice, obviously the earlier Dream Theater, that his voice, even though it was the same style as the majority of those prog rock bands, same singing style, but he had something unique in his voice that made Dream Theater's music more palatable and cross over as opposed to just being a prog rock band or prog metal band. So I get it in that sense where, hey, he's one of the main reasons why, even though he is a lot of people's least favorite part of that band.
Except for Jordan Rudess, but
yeah, with me, I'd rather have Rudess out of that fucking band.
Get that Casio shit out of here. Yeah,
my fucking wizard's hat out of my fucking
the wizard sleeve. Yeah,
wizard sleeve hat.
Yep.
Wizard sleeve hat.
Dude, I want to make a fucking a meme. Like the what's that guy's name? The most interesting man in the world, right? I want to put a picture of Jordan Rudess and be like, Dream Theater's most least interesting keyboard player ever, or something.
Most least interesting.
Most least interested in interesting. Hey, we got a
big bucks, big money.
Speaking of NAMM, your thoughts on the new? Sorry, Beesman.
No, I was gonna say we got a super duper chat from Spiros. Go give it to him, Jay.
Speaking of NAM, your thoughts on the new Indonesian Squire strats that say Fender on the headstock? Ooh. Also love the new Marshall overdrive pedals. I love the JCM version and the hardtail Wolfgangs. I did not know about the Squire strats saying Fender on the headstock. See, to me, when you put the lower, what would it be called? Like you got LTD, you got ESP, right? It used to be Charvel and Jackson, but now Charvels are great, whatever. But when you're putting Fender on the headstock of a Squire, I think that kind of devalues Fender.
Definitely.
I don't know about
Agreed.
that.
I didn't really I haven't watched a lot of Johnny Bean lately to see all the happenings from NAM, so I will check it out and see what's going on.
He also loves the new Marshall overdrive pedals. I saw a thing on him. I haven't read about it, but did you see today that the Marshall family sold near 80% of their of the company to a Chinese company? So now almost 80% of Marshall is owned and probably going to be made and manufactured, all that shit in China. That kind of
could be good, could be bad, right?
It'll probably be bad.
I think it's gonna be terrible. What is China producing that's dope?
Electronics, I guess, for everything.
Like the chips that went into
every PlayStation and car in the planet. And remember that Yamaha amp you have, Jay? Like you couldn't get one like during COVID because there was that weird boat that sank and embargo or something. And then every electronic model, what is it, profiling amp, you couldn't get shit for them because of whatever the hell that was going on because of China. Yeah,
that's right. Me and Butt Cheeks, we were involved in making those chips for the like PlayStation 3 and shit like that, or Xbox
C4 plating.
Yep, C4 plating. That's right, thing.
Look at you guys go bragging and talking about yourselves.
The whole touch.
Yep. Yeah, it's just kind of weird to see that, but
yeah,
everything's going over there.
Well, thanks,
unfortunately.
Thanks, Spiros, you sexy Greek fuck. Appreciate the $10.
Yeah, but it's not like the company. It's not like the company moved over there for cheaper production. They were bought. Almost 80% of the company was purchased by a Chinese company.
Well, if they still operate wherever they're doing it, I guess. I don't know.
Like, what would? Why 80?
Haiti?
Well, they just said in the blurb I read, it was the Marshall family retains over 20% or something like that of the company. It's like, so what's that mean? 21%, 22%? Like, it didn't have an exact amount. But hey, Charles Green, what's up, man? Yeah.
Chuck Verde, what's up, bud?
We all know Chuck.
Love dogs.
He loves dogs. Loves them.
Oh, speaking of awesome sisters here, Jimmy's girlfriend.
Come on, sister. Wait, I got to do it. Come on, sister. Like, come on, Skip. Come on, Skip. Don't you dare do that, Skip. Come on, sister.
I think sister is the one that went into the chat and just started talking shit. She doesn't like my infatuation with Slipknot, so
that's how I imagine Slipknot. Actually, are you talking about us? I hope.
No, the Lakers. Yeah.
What's up, sister? Thank you for stopping in. Good deal. Jimmy, have you taken notice about anything from NAMBLA last week? Anything that made you feel warm and fuzzy?
I have no idea.
Bullshit.
Nope.
Which drum company made that like weightless fucking bar for the double pedal? Is it Pearl or Tama?
I don't know. I saw one thing, like the Alex Cohen guy was playing on a weird drum set with like red drum heads, but I didn't have the sound on. I don't know.
Okay.
I know it was impossible to play, but I don't know what it sounded like. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't really.
So when was the
tuned
last
in.
time you were really into
Porn.
like drum gear and shit like that?
2000. When did we record? 2010, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, something like that.
So that was
Even
the
like,
last time you actually like looked into stuff and like, oh, I'd like to try that out or anything.
well, I got my friend at FedEx. His dad died, and he sold me his dad's drum set at a pretty good
What's so
price.
funny about that?
It's not funny. It's just, I wasn't like, in
Yes.
the market. Like, yeah, oh, finally, that dickhead. Yeah.
Hey
But,
man, I just want to let you know my dad passed away. Hey, what about the drum set he has? Is he you getting rid of that?
he's not using it, right? Yeah. So
You're not burying him with it, are you?
yeah, that was. I got a bronze snare drum too, fairly recently. During COVID. But even when I played shows with that death metal band, it was like the hardware from 2005, the cymbals from the same shit,
The drum heads from
the drum
Oscar.
head, yeah, same guitar strings from Melee. Yeah, like So yeah, nothing really. Everything's like the same, more or less.
And way more expensive.
Way more, yeah.
Like, what's that double pedal that you want or that you'd like to have?
Oh, the Pearl.
Necklace.
Shit.
A
The
Pearl
the Pearl Harbor. Yeah, whatever the fuck it is. I don't know. Not the Illuminator. It's I forgot, but it's pretty cool. And it's
What
a lot
is
of
it,
money.
like $600 or something?
Yeah, for each pedal. Yeah,
For each pedal?
yeah. It's like I think 1,500 for the whole shit. Yeah.
Damn, man. I remember when what company
Axis.
the Axis ones weren't those like 400? And I was like, at the time you were like, holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yep. Yeah, they and all the direct drive ones are really a lot of money. And a lot of metal goes into making them, but yeah, they're really up there.
And light as shit now, right?
Yeah, they're odd, especially if you're. Well, I guess you can get used to anything, but they're a different feel for sure.
Like
Yeah.
definitely not what the old Iron Cobra or whatever
Mhm.
felt like with those heavy
Right.
fucking double fucking beaters. That
Yeah,
slap.
whap, yeah, crush
Yeah.
shit. Yep.
Yep.
You could set it like that, I'm sure, but yeah, they're pretty on the money. Like a lot of people are into them, especially the faster stuff you play.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy, when during the heyday of Gizmochi, were you sponsored and all? Or
Yeah, a couple
by
of
who?
people, McDonald's, Tama, Sabian, and and
Sabian?
Vic Firth, I think. Yeah.
Come on, how come I know what you were endorsed by more than you do?
I was making sure that I didn't, mess any up. We tried to get Remo, but they weren't having it. I remember that.
Yeah, which was crazy because I think Joey or Clown actually went to them and asked, and they're like, "Nope, sorry."
Yeah.
But
Really?
hey, I got to say something about Jimmy. So you'll sometimes. I'm sure you've heard of some musicians that like they always change who they're endorsed by. Like 1 year it's this company, then a couple years later it's another company, and then they go back, and then they're switching to this and that. Jimmy got an offer from Evans Drumheads.
Yeah.
And he turned it down because he liked Remo Drumheads.
True.
And I remember saying, "Are you fucking nuts, dude? Like, dude,
Yeah.
fucking."
Looking back, that was fucking dumb, but yeah, that was stupid as shit. Drumheads were a hell of a lot of money, and yeah, it would have been funny because when we recorded the album, instead of Joe Paul exploding his car in that pothole, picking up a drumhead at Sam Ash at 4 a.m, we could have just had Evans Malice one. But what are you gonna do?
Wait, so how did you respond? Was this via email? Did you write them a note? Did you call them and you're like, yeah, no, I'm good?
I think it was just through Clown, and he asked and told us what the deal is, and I was like, it's a good. You like what you like. Clown's a cool dude, so he wasn't like pissed or anything. But yeah,
you got to respect that. But at the time, I'm thinking,
what an idiot! Yeah, my money management, money firm, Jay Hannon. Yeah, what are you doing? But yeah,
I'll spend your money for you.
yeah. That was looking back, that was dumb. But yeah, who knew?
I remember the first when if anybody out there remembers Labella Hard Rocking Steels, there were guitar strings, and Dimebag Darrell was one of the first, I guess, notable guitarists, at least hard rock metal guitarists that I remember. And that factory was actually in Newburgh. I think it still is, actually. So when the time came for us to get like, you know, endorsements and shit like that. I was like, you know what? This company is in fucking Newburgh. You know, that'd be cool as hell. Right down the street. I can go to the factory, you know, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So I remember, I don't know if I reached out to them or somebody from whoever the fuck it was, however it happened. And they were pumped. They're like, hell yeah. So I remember I went down to the factory, got the tour and all that shit, right? And I was walking through the hallway and they're showing all the artists that were endorsed. And there was the picture of Randy Jackson with the fucking, like the Zubas type pants, you know, fucking bass with the fucking afro. I was like, hell yeah, man.
And then a picture of Bo Jackson.
I'd rather have that. So anyway, so at the time, right, they're like, hey, since you guys are kind of starting out, whatever, you know, we'll do, I forget what it was. It was like $3 or something a set, or $4 for like a 7-string set. I forget what it was. It was something along those lines, $350, whatever the fuck it was. So of course, you know, I'm like, hell yeah, you know, strings endorsed by a hometown company. That's cool. And they're like, here's what we'll do. In a year, we'll redo it and we'll start doing them for cheaper. I was like, all right, cool. For cheaper. So I remember a year went by and I called back up. We were actually on the road. I forget who we were, but we were either in a McDonald's or a Burger King. Fucking
yeah,
eating.
pretty accurate, yeah.
And I remember calling the company and the owner of the company and explain, hey, you know, it's a year's gone by since we started the endorsement. You know, you had mentioned, you know, working out a cheaper deal for the strings. And without hesitation, he's like, yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to do that. And I was like, okay. Hung up the phone and had somebody reach out to D'Addario, and I went with them because I liked their strings better anyway, you know, but like hometown company. So I was like being loyal in that sense. And this motherfucker, you know, so ever since then, I'm like, fuck that guy. Asshole.
In the asshole, yeah.
Yep.
I still have some of those, the original shits you had in one of those guitar cases somewhere.
Well, like with the hot pink or hot orange or green.
Yeah,
label?
it's like the bottom 3 strings are the heavy gauge and the top 3 are nines or whatever, right? Is that what you used to get?
Oh, that's what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, the old ass strings or whatever. I think I have them on one of those guitars. I can't remember, but yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of fucking and assholes, this Nick says, wait a minute. This guy was in Gizmochi, like the Gizmochi. So you're looking at 40% of Gizmochi right here, Nick.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Wait, which one, Nick? Which one are you talking about?
I think, I don't know.
He's talking about Brian. Brian played keyboard on 3 of the songs. Yeah.
I was like the Jordan Rudess of Gizmochi.
Except better, yeah.
Well,
less clown settings on the keyboard.
Without giving up too much information, if it wasn't for that guy on the top right, the new Gizmochi album would never have been released. So,
it's true. Yeah.
You know.
Yep. He's got a firm grip. Give him that. Yeah.
Thank you. Big A's here. Hey, Jimmy, I want my damn Randy West Greatest Slits VHS tape back.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck yeah.
The middle, it was worn out. All the good parts were, deleted somehow.
You ever borrow a fucking porno VHS from a friend?
No, the parts are.
You get to a part when like the tape gets warped and you're like, oh, I know what your favorite part is. When they showed the guy's face.
Yeah, true. Shit. You should pay them to take it on eBay.
The Brildos here.
Unless it's signed by Brian. Yeah.
Dude, good luck. Good luck selling it. Ain't nobody buying them shits.
I got a
Not
bunch.
anymore. Oh yeah, I think I still have some I was supposed to give you at one point. Right?
Sweet.
I don't know if anybody's buying them anymore.
I've been giving out to clients when they come in.
We'd like to cancel. Yeah.
Life insurance policy. Here you go.
If you get life insurance here, listen to this. It'll help. Yeah. Shit.
Yep.
Well, Nick still buys CDs. Nick, buy a Gizmochi CD. Go to our Bandcamp and Beesman will ship you one.
I will. I haven't even, I haven't checked Bandcamp in forever. I probably should look. It's probably been like 6 months. I hope someone's not waiting.
There was one guy that said he was going to file a report or something because he never got his.
Oh shit.
No, I haven't got anything lately. So I'm good.
Okay.
So that's good. But
Look at Jason Lee's comment. Ed de Dildo. See, it went from Ed DeBrill to Ed de Brildo, and then now it's Ed de Dildo. Like that's can it go any further than that? This one time in band camp.
yo, this my man right here, Steve Brand's here. This guy can fucking rip. Jay, have you seen Steve Brand play?
Yes, and he has a lot of guitars that I wish I had.
He does.
It's like an Ibanez fucking showroom, Jimmy.
No shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's fucking gross too.
Hmm.
In a good way.
always
He's a
fun.
really good guitarist. And then also my boy John DeShane's here. Johnny D. He's pretty nasty as well. Good to see you, John.
Well, John asked, do you have your show opening riff on one of your CDs, Jay? No, that was something I wrote that for a movie trailer, actually. And I don't know if it ever got used.
So could you actually elaborate on it? You told me
It did get used by me, but anyway, go ahead. Right?
I'll see you in the parking lot.
You can count. Yeah.
Try not to suck any dicks in the park. Okay.
36.
Jay, you explained that before. That's because it's like a Metallica like riff, right? So
Yep.
didn't they come and ask you to write something in, let's say, like the vein of Metallica? Can you expand on that?
Yeah, they were like, I think the director or something was like, I guess they would love to have put "Sad but True" on the trailer or in the movie, but obviously you're gonna be paying millions of dollars for something like that. So he basically asked, like, can you basically write "Sad but True" but not "Sad but True"? So that's what I did.
And
I
did you
thought it
do?
was fucking pretty cool.
It was.
Was that in D standard or was that E?
Same exact tuning as "Sad but True."
So
I used the Bob Rock Black Album drum kit from the Superior Drummer Library. I used the striped Wolfgang that Paul Neanderthal has. True but sad. No, happy but false. There we go. Happy but false. And I used my old Kemper and actually used the bass because I don't have a bass guitar. So I just used like a bass preset on the Kemper that down-tuned it an octave and sounded pretty cool, you know?
How long did it take you to write that?
Fucking 5 minutes, maybe,
Really?
if that. Yeah, it was like, it came right the fuck out. Just like, you know, when you start jerking off. It was
Randy West.
quick as shit.
I remember those days.
Just like the first time you had sex. Quick as shit. No, because usually it takes me a while to write stuff, but
You're the man.
that's what I'm saying, dude. Listen, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I know for a fact that if I was to produce a Metallica record, it would be a fucking Metallica record because I can write that shit. It'd be the Black Album and Justice mixed. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gotta be shit.
I'm not joking. You think I'm joking?
Wait, there was a movie that was multiple Gizmachi songs in the soundtrack.
Dude,
Was it?
it's the worst movie I couldn't even watch the fucking thing. Has anybody go ahead, set it up, Brian?
I think it's called Officer Down Syndrome. And
That was loud.
actually, no, it's a movie called Officer Down, and Clown from Slipknot directed it. And was this is like what, 7 years ago now, right? Something about
It's more than that, right?
is it
Maybe.
really?
Yeah,
That's a
this
long
is
time ago.
probably 2016, right? 2015.
Was it that long?
I think so.
No
Remember
shit.
that lady that kept emailing us like we were gonna make a bunch of money? That we nothing, not
We didn't get
shit.
a fucking dime.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I think we signed over, not signed over the rights, but allowed them to use every song for like $1, right?
Yeah, something like that.
And we never even received that.
Where's that 14 cents, bitch? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it was 2016, so 9 years ago.
Mm.
Well, Jason Lee, he says he has. I hope you didn't buy it. I hope you got like the demo version of it or something. You know, when they punch out the UPC code, what's it called? Like a promo
RX
version.
Place rental.
It's so bad, but our whole album is on it. I think so, right?
Mm-hmm. I think I think it was like 7 songs, 6 or 7 songs.
Hmm. Yeah, I remember they've in the comment or the email talking about, oh, if it gets picked up by HBO or something. Meanwhile, it went to Netflix.
Yeah.
Did it?
And yeah, it's bad.
It got 33% on Rotten Tomatoes, so that's not terrible.
It could be worse. Yeah. Could be. Yeah.
I don't know if it could be worse.
Music by Kyle Sherrod and Gizmachi.
Mm.
Who the fuck is Kyle Sherrod?
I'm looking him up right now.
Looking him up like a pair
Singer
like
in Gizmachi.
Doctor of medicine, anesthesiologist. I have no idea. Well, anyway, at least you have songs in a soundtrack. So that's pretty cool.
We also have a song on some Street Fighter video game.
Video game, yeah.
Do
That
you
was a
really?
Street Fighter. I thought that was ATV dirt bike game or something.
I thought it was like some Street Fighter game. We got $1,000 for it.
Oh.
Back alley brawls. So it's like Street Fighter, but it's like
with sweatpants on and a tank top. Yeah. Overpaying rent. Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah, Maniac Cop was definitely better than Officer Down.
Yeah.
My God. What about residuals? With what? With oops. Oh, great. So Jonathan says the greatest riff I ever came up with is the greatest riff I ever wrote. Thanks.
Yeah.
Jay, see, that's what you got to tell me. Jay, write Metallica songs.
The other shit you did is really good too.
That's like Megadeth.
The one I don't know, the other one that you did.
Is it in here? No, it's
JH
not.
something, right? Isn't it named something?
Oh yeah, the
banger. Yeah, that shit's awesome. That's
That
the
was
best
good.
riff you ever wrote. Yeah. For sure.
Was that for the other soundtrack that Jay did?
Yeah. That
Yeah, you
actually
went-
made it. That actually made it to on the movie. As soon as the credits roll, that shit kicks in.
Yeah, it's a banger.
What movie?
Skeletons in the Closet, like Jimmy in the Closet.
The sequel. Yeah. Still in it.
Yeah. Skeletons in the Closet. Let me scope that out.
Yep.
Is that one you went to Atlanta for that? Was it not?
Yeah, I went to meet one of the director guys and some horror convention, not horror convention. That's where I met Kane Hodder, Jason Voorhees,
Mhm.
and Hall and Nash.
Did you bring your batting glove and show it to him?
What? Oh,
Or he's batting glove.
Voorhees batting glove. Remember them shit?
That's the best.
Using a gardening glove instead of batting gloves in fucking softball.
That's a thing now. People do that shit now.
Oh,
freeze
take
glove.
the fucking gander here.
Shit.
Fuck Jay's ear says under the nut under the nut under the nut. You know the GTU kid Steve Brand has a co-host. You fucking fucks. Oh,
Who's that?
what's up, Quentin? You son of a bitch.
Is it him?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Quentin's nasty too.
I didn't notice that.
Nick says I listen to Wandering Eyes a couple times a week. That's a dope song. That's awesome. Jimmy listens to it every day he wakes up.
Yeah, it's my alarm clock. Yeah, for jumping off of the
Turn
roof.
it off.
Yeah. That song was good.
Mm-hmm.
I never really hated any songs we did.
Really?
Except for Quiet Time.
You're talking about shit that nobody's fucking.
Yeah, no one cares. Anyway, but a long time ago. Yep. Yeah, it was fun.
Big A's in multiple Gizmachi videos.
He is. Yep. It's true.
He's
Yep.
not.
We had to order a set of some dick pills for him, and he wouldn't show up. And then we had to tell him that hooker was a woman, and it wasn't, but he did it anyway. Yeah, that was fun. Yep.
He's also in
wasn't
the
a couple-
guitar playthrough.
Is he?
Is he in the
Yeah.
guitar playthrough?
Yeah, and there's a part he's just sitting on like top of.
No, that. Oh yeah, that's the Paradox video, I think, isn't it? Or the Paradox, whatever that was, playthrough thingy majiggy.
The Paracox video.
Yeah,
Oh, the guitar playthrough. Yeah.
that was the best.
Him sitting there.
Shit.
What's up, Genocide? Thanks for stopping in.
Speaking of big, did I ever tell you that story of how my friend Angelo is gay? He just told me. Did I ever tell you that story? How it happened?
No, I just thought you did something.
No. This is
No.
It's the best. Like it's
It's a
probably
good one.
2018. Me and Angelo were like filming some weird video for YouTube or something, and
Man,
it was like the war in Kosovo or something was on CNN. So the news was on, right? But the news was on. There's like 400,000 people watching, so there's like a chat wheel, kind of like here, but it's like nonstop comments or whatever. So we're just shooting the shit. He's like, I don't know, farting around or whatever, and then all of a sudden, after 6 million comments, it just stops and pauses and it says, "Hey, my friend Jimmy's gay. He just told me," like randomly in the middle of the whole shit. And we're like, he started freaking out. Oh shit! It was pretty good, and that's where it came from. Just random.
Stopped
on
you,
that one
huh?
comment. Yep, that was it. Yep, it's pretty good.
Yeah, that is good.
Yeah, that got me good.
So hold on, Nick, are you still here? How does Nick know about Gizmachi, and how did he did he just come across this channel randomly? Or
Nick
what's
Benza?
the story here? I
too.
have questions.
Oh, he's here.
He's here. Okay. All right, Nick, let's get your story. Nick. He doesn't have an avatar.
He is, yes.
Yeah,
So good.
Angelo's gay, Big A is not. No, the Ozfest Blu-ray. No shit. Wow.
Oh yeah, we're the only band that got half the song on there.
Yeah.
Good too.
That's our own fault.
Everything is our own fault, but
No, we were trying to be assholes. Like, hey, because we only had a three song set on Ozfest, by the way, everybody, because our songs are fucking 8 minutes long and shit like that.
Yeah.
So anyway, when they asked us which song do you want to have on the well, at the time it wasn't Blu-ray, it was just Day. We were like, let's choose our longest song, not knowing that they're gonna cut it in half. We thought like, oh, we're gonna be that band that has an epic fucking song on there, and nope.
They'll show us. Yeah.
We'll just cut it.
Yep.
If you
That's
can
good.
go back and pick a song, would you keep that one or would you change it?
Probably not Wandering Skin. What's it called? Under My Skin? Dangerous Skin?
Wearing Skin.
That's the one, yeah.
But we only played the bridge into the outro.
So we played that whole shit.
No, we didn't play the whole shit.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, when we're on like regular tour, we did. But for Ozfest, we only did the breakdown part into the solo and then the outro.
No shit.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
So wait a second. So Nick, leave that up, Beesman, if you can. So Nick learned about Gizmachi from the Blu-ray release of the Ozfest. All right, now I have another question. When did you get that? So did you get that first, and then you found the dudes that Show Me Your Pick, and then you got sent over here, and then you realized, like, wait a minute, I know those fuck. Well, he probably recognized Jimmy more than me.
I don't know about
wait a
that.
minute. I know they're in a fucking band that I like. Like, how is this working?
Yes,
Big Tony, thank you very much, dude.
Cakes, we love you, man. Thank you so much. And speaking of cakes, Saturday nights, show me your pick.
Inches long, something like that, or is it a
It
little
is.
smaller?
It's like 5 by 7.
Okay.
Okay.
That's exactly how it went down. I think I laid out like 3 different scenarios, so I got to figure out which one it is now.
It was that one.
He's like, yes, the combination of all 3.
Okay. Andy Carson, having a hard time keeping the old eyes open. Been up for 42 hours. Damn, dude. Get some sleep.
Andy, great to see you. Be safe, bud. No, that's so cool that that Nick was watching Foot Cake show and then came over here to see you guys. Let's see, Jay.
Are the sound effects like 4 times as loud than everything else, or just me?
No, well, that one is.
I'm deaf. I'm deaf in my right ear, but it's definitely worth it for that. For that one.
There's certain ones that are loud.
Like that one.
That one. This one's the loudest, I think.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, that one is.
So you picked Voice of Sanity because it's the longest song off the imbuing. So you're like, oh, we're going to have that on. And then they cut the whole, like after the second chorus, that whole like bridge.
Yep.
Yeah,
And not even that they cut it. They had fucking video montage of people talking about Ozfest over top of the whole middle section.
It's awesome.
Whoever's idea that was to do that, fucking brilliant.
It was. That's pretty cool.
Because when the engineers got the footage and they're like, "Hey, boss, we got an 8.5 minute song here. Like, what do we do with it? All right, well, we got to cut it. Where can we cut it? Okay. Well, there's a clean section. Well, what if we use that?
Oh, it's 12 minutes long here. Yeah.
12 minutes long.
Yeah. That was cool. They did a good job.
Yep. It is cool to have that, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's great. So, Jimmy, what song would you pick if you could, besides Voice of Sanity?
What'd I say? Wearing Skin. Yeah, that was a short and to the point, kind of. It was like a 4-minute song.
Well, we open with Wandering Eyes, so
yeah, that one's
maybe that one.
Tired of that one, but back then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a couple good ones. Romantic Devastation would have been good.
Tony promised Nick that if he tuned in, you guys would show him a set of
44 titties.
So there you go, Nick.
Jay, what song would you have picked if you could do that again?
We only played 3 songs plus the middle part to Wearing Skin.
You open with
Wandering Eyes.
What was the next song?
I could have sworn it was Wearing Skin and then Voice of Sanity.
So we played 2.5 songs.
And then sometimes someone didn't Mastodon get kicked off and we got an extra song for like 3 shows.
Yeah, so we played Romantic Penis Station.
Yeah, that's a good one too, kind of.
Why not Burn? Because that song is is a ripper. It's pretty straightforward.
Do we ever play that song live? The newer version? I don't think so.
I think when you left, we played it. We ended up playing it. So we had a longer set.
Oh.
Fine. It wasn't fucking 15, 20 BPM faster than
put everybody to sleep then. Yeah.
Yeah. Good night, butt cheeks.
Night cheeks.
Is Wearing Skin about Ed? Dude, I never asked what songs were about when Sean wrote the lyrics because I was afraid that if it was about something that was like, you know, here's how I look at lyrics. I want to have my own interpretation of them. You know what I mean? Like if it's about some fucking chick that you can't stand, you know, because everybody has that, right? Like, one of your friends will be dating a girl and you can't fucking stand her. And then he writes a goddamn song about her. And you're in the band that song is in with that person that it's about. I don't want to know that shit. You know what I mean? Like, oh God, I don't need them in my monitors.
Did
Yeah,
that happen? Sorry, go ahead.
It's like when Jay writes songs about Genie, and he's like, "Hey, Jimmy, what do you think about this one?"
Yeah.
I don't write lyrics,
Jerking
man.
off in the street. Track 4. Yeah. My favorite. I really like what you did here in the bridge. It's pretty good. Uh,
Dude, I only write lyrics about like farts and
boners.
stuff like that. Yeah. I don't think I've ever tried to write a serious lyric for like a song. You know what I mean?
It's not easy. Yeah.
Not. And I don't have the gift of gab, like the way with words like people do, you know? Like I could never be a fucking car salesman.
Wait a minute. You're
Yeah,
pretty
you
good
could.
at writing lyrics sometimes. Yeah.
Writing lyrics?
Oh, yeah. 2004. 444.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, gangster rap. I can write that
Yes,
shit all day.
The best. You call this the rap game? Yeah.
All right, I stand corrected.
True. And Shitty Scent, same thing.
That was about farts and shitting.
Oh, yeah.
so
Fair enough. Yeah.
that's easy. Like that's the Metallica shit.
Yep.
Write a Metallica song. Write a song about shit in your pants. I'm on it. I'll see you in 10 minutes. Finished product. Mixed and mastered. CD's already fucking pressed.
Pretty good.
Oh shit. Wow.
What?
So Genie is going to the Summer of '99 tour
Who was that? Creed?
on July 24th in Charleston. So whoever pre-purchased the tickets that they're going with or she's going with, they got 7 tickets.
Damn.
So I think Genie thinks that you guys are going to be coming down here on vacation that week.
Or should be
and,
scalping.
and we're all going to be going.
I mean, I'll go. I think the rest of the bands playing are not great.
What bands?
Is Wolfgang playing?
I thought it was Daughtry or something.
Oh God.
Yeah, I'll be getting I don't know what I'll be doing. Heroin in the fucking ditch next to the concert. I don't know.
Oh, never mind. I guess we're not allowed to go.
Thank God.
And Wolfgang is playing this show, I guess.
What was he even born in summer '99?
Yeah, he was. What was he?
320 pounds. Oh,
Jimmy.
joking.
I think he was 8 or 9. Just joking. Please, me get out of here.
It's like a tire deflating.
Yeah, Brian's rolling. There's a fucking his floor is angled.
I'm gonna back
He's
away.
mad though, for real. I don't know why I said that. He's good, cool dude.
Okay, so who's playing this summer?
I don't know. I don't know.
Creed, and then
Creed's awesome. I would see Creed.
We listened to Human Clay on the way to bring Ellie to school this morning.
Today.
So I like that album better than My Own Prison.
really,
Yep.
I like you in prison better.
I like My Own Prison better too, mostly. But yeah, there's some real bangers on Human Clay though.
Yeah, there's some awesome shit on Human Clay. I just think My Own Prison's better.
That
In
was
my humble
yeah.
opinion.
True.
I remember the first time I heard Scott staph infection voice.
Jimmy, what are you doing playing Winks down there?
Yeah.
No, my mouse thing is all. My desk is a mess, as you could tell. Or you
You have
can't tell.
three desks in your room back there. What the fuck?
There's no place to put shit. VCR though.
He's working on his craps game right there.
VCR.
Making a copy of that Randy West tape. Big A like me.
All right, 3 Doors Down and Mammoth WVH. So Mammoth WVH is opening. I'll go see them and then leave. No, I'll come back in for Creed.
Wait, so Mammoth, Creed, and who
No.
else?
Mammoth, 3 Doors Down, then Creed.
3 Doors Down.
But it starts at 7. Now 7 meaning doors open at 7, and you got to see 3 bands, man. That's too many. No, it is. By the
It's
time
true.
the show fucking gets over, you know.
Jimmy, you coming down for the Pearl Jam?
I'd rather not.
Hmm.
Even if that was 1999, I think by then they were
Terrible.
not. Yes, that's a good word for it. Yeah.
Yep.
So I love that you
Everything
got
kicked out.
Dave, that guy.
That's what happened with Pearl Jam.
True.
Yep.
I agree.
what does Jeannie say when you just like shit over her favorite band?
She doesn't care.
It happens so much. She's probably numb to it now.
Yeah.
Does she ever just like say like fucking Metallica sucks dick and turns that shit off and walks out of the room?
No, she knows. I don't know. She knows. Listen, she understands that the first 2 Pearl Jam albums, especially the first one, you know, you can put it in a category if you can't fuck with it.
True.
And I understand that and wholeheartedly agree with it too. You know, and I don't want to speak for her too much, but she loves Eddie Vedder, but there are certain things about him that she fucking hates. You know,
Like his singing.
Like
no,
now?
she understands about, you know, Jeannie does have a good ear for music, and she knows that Dave, Amber, whatever, is the drummer for that band, should be the drummer in that band. And, you know, she gets it. But at the same time, she can look past all that stuff and say, you know what, I still love this band and I like their music. So, you know,
We're
and I love
sorry to
Dog.
hear. Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't do it.
So Jeannie, when I come down, we're gonna go get a Pearl Jam tattoo and tell Jay shut the fuck up.
On your face. Yeah.
We're gonna get that little like Pearl Jam stick man, like right near the eyeball.
The Mike Tyson. Yeah.
Yeah. Ben Thomas, since Jimmy's here, can you explain how you know each? Oh, each other.
How you know each.
Tom, thank you very much for being a member for 18 months, which is 18 months longer than anyone else should be. But dude, thank you so much. Jimmy, how do you know Jay and myself?
Let's see. We played Little League
Diddy.
together.
It sounded like you said Diddy. Was that a Diddy party we fucking met?
I wish, but I meant, yeah, me and Brian played Little League together, and we started OnlyFans a couple years ago, and then it didn't work out. But
That's
yeah,
the gist
that was
of it,
from that.
really.
It pretty much nails it. Yeah, right. Yeah, Little League, and then we're friends ever. That was shit. I don't even know what year. 90?
90, 91. Yeah.
Yeah. Brian could do a split. Probably still can playing
That's
first
the first
base.
thing you
I
remember about him. First thing you
damn,
mentioned about
look
him.
at this! Look at this dude's nuts popping out of his cup. Oh, he's friends with this mother effer. Yeah.
I'm gonna sit next to him on the bus on the way home.
True. Bus. Yeah. Yep. And then Jay, yeah, the old Gizmachi. When did I try out for that shit? 95.
Hold on a second, because you're like just blazing over stuff.
What am I
here.
going to talk for 45 minutes about how he, I saw Jay in the hallway once, and
No.
yeah.
All right.
about-
So I had started playing guitar.
Here we go.
And
See this?
I was in a band with my best friend at the time. His name was Anthony. And we kind of started a band before we had instruments type of shit, guitar player, drummer. So I remember as soon as we started the band, my brother was friends. My brother played drums. So he was friends with all the other drummers in school and shit. So his drum buddy, Matt DeLuca, was always coming over hanging out. So when I was telling Matt, like, yo, I started a band with my friend, blah, blah, blah. He's like, dude, friends and bands never work. He's like, I'm giving lessons right now to this kid, Jimmy Hatcher. He's like, the fucking kid's young, but he's good, man. You know, keep an eye out for him in a couple of years, whatever. So for some reason, it always stuck in my head, and I never forgot his name. So obviously, a couple of years go by, we get into high school, and Anthony starts favoring pussy over band practice. But hold on,
Looking back,
but he wasn't getting the pussy.
damn, under the bus.
He wasn't. He might have just been getting handies at the time. So here's how it's set up. Like every Sunday, me, Anthony, and Chris Gilmore, still the bass player from Gizmochi, would have band practice. It wouldn't just be like an hour band practice. Everybody goes, no, we'd come over, we'd jam, we fucking order pizza, we jam. It was like an all-day event. And it was Sunday, every fucking Sunday. That's what it was. Nobody had to call anybody. Hey, we doing practice? No, it was that's what we did. So all of a sudden, Anthony starts dating this chick, Christy. And next thing you know, like without warning, one day, she shows up like an hour into practice. He's like, all right, guys, Christy's here. I'm going to go hang out with her. And me and Chris are like, what? Oh, okay. Like, you know, and then it started happening. And then he canceled. We had some gig at some fucking like backyard party or whatever in the summer. And he canceled that to go on like some camping trip with her.
God forbid.
And, you know, it was just like, obviously he wasn't taking it seriously, you know? So a mutual friend of Chris's, this dude, Chris and Jimmy, Kevin Green, I guess Chris had mentioned him like, hey, Anthony's, you know, bailing on practice. It doesn't seem like he's serious anymore. So Kevin went to Jimmy, and I don't know how that went. Hey, these faggots want to jam with you.
It's pretty accurate.
But I remember like when Jimmy got into high school, I remember like somebody said something about like, you know, Jimmy House. Like, dude, I remember that name. And I forget if I saw you playing or something, and I don't even know what it was. I think it was just literally, hey, Kevin, go see if Jimmy wants to jam with us, you know?
We jammed at his house too.
Yeah. So we went to his house and we played Rush, right? La Villa Strangiato, whatever you say it.
Yep.
What else do we fucking play?
What's that Rage Against the Machine song? Was
Freedom?
it Freedom?
Might have been
so.
one of the Rage songs.
I
forget what else we played.
Me too.
Probably some Metallica shit. I'm sure you and I fucking started jerking off. Yo,
yeah.
Metallica? Yo, Metallica?
Okay. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it was fun.
Oh, yeah, double. Yeah. So,
Kevin, yeah.
Good.
No, go ahead. I was going to say something dumb, but yeah.
That's all I'm doing here.
Kevin Green's house was like at the bottom. It was a weird setup.
Didn't he live near Mike Ponder?
Yeah, that same shit, Carpenter Avenue, where it's like down a hill and then a basement. It's strange.
Do you want to give Ponder's address on live?
Social.
He doesn't live there anymore.
Just Kevin?
I haven't seen him in like a while. Probably since told me about joining the band.
So anyway, after jamming with Jimmy, I was like, shit, this dude's listen to these drum fills, man. And it was just like fucking A. And I remember going to work because I worked with Anthony too. And somebody told him that we jammed with you.
Oh.
Probably Kevin Green. And stir the pot. And I remember saying, oh, we're just jamming with him. And he was pissed. But then he didn't like change anything, you know, like we told Anthony a couple times, like, dude, you know, we want to play, you know, that's whatever. And he just kept doing the same shit. So we came to the decision, like, we got to boot him. But here's how we did it. We found out, obviously, if Jimmy wanted to be in the band first, you know, God forbid you want to kick your drummer out. And then Jimmy's like, I don't really want to play with you guys.
Yeah.
So, we brought Anthony to the Lexus Diner in Newburgh. Now, if anybody knows that place, like, it's wherever all the high school kids went. Brian obviously knows it, right? So we brought Anthony to the Lexus Diner to fucking fire him. He started crying. Right in the Lexus. No, that wasn't that time. That was a different time.
Damn.
He started crying in the fucking booth at Lexus. And we're just like, oh my God, what the fuck?
I wasn't
What are
there
we
for that, but yeah.
What are we gonna do?
Was it you and Gilmore fired him?
Me, Gilmore, and Matt Cummings. That's another thing. We jammed obviously with Jimmy then, but I don't think we booted Anthony yet. I think a little time went by because we wanted to give Anthony a chance. And then I remember we jammed. We gave Jimmy a tape of our songs to learn, right? The Gizmachi songs that we were playing at the time.
Mhm.
No warning, no second chance. Fucking lies. Gave him a bus to get home. So, but I remember like we recorded the band practice, and Matt and I, when Jimmy went home, like we put the tape in, and we were just like both like, remember that one drum fill you put at the like outro for free, the song we played, the fucking.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Matt and I had never like heard anything like that with our shit. So it was just like we were both giddy like some schoolboys. And we got Jimmy in the band, and it was fun.
Long story short, I met Jay from trying out for Gizmachi. Yeah, those were the days. Then we played the high school, like that weird outdoor thing. That was the first show, right?
Yep.
96.
96.
Is that when
God.
Jay's wearing the Adidas tracksuit?
That was every show back then, but yes. Yep.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
I did? Oh, I guess I did.
And then you took it. I think you had like another. Was it Marilyn
took
Manson
off the
shirt on? Or
tracksuit, didn't you? Had a-
Oh, I had my Hail Satan shirt on that my mom threw out.
Yeah.
That shirt was the shit.
Hail
Yeah.
Satan. What band is that from?
I have
Marilyn
no
Manson.
idea.
I
What
think.
is it?
Marilyn Manson had like Beware of God shirt.
I could have sworn it was that.
Oh, God.
So
No,
like,
it wasn't Slayer, was it? You had a Slayer shirt too, I think. At one point.
All right.
Yeah.
Jason Lee has a question. Who is Jimmy's favorite Van Halen singer? Gary Sharon.
It is. I'd have to. I don't know. I guess Dave Lee Roth, right? Has to be. But I do like a lot of Sammy Hagar stuff. Like I Can't Drive 55, which wasn't Van Halen, but
That was like one of your favorite songs when it came
when
out.
I was a
wasn't
kid,
it?
I wanted to play guitar from hearing that song. Yeah, and then
Wow.
then my brain fully formed, and I wanted to play drums instead. But other than that, yeah,
You
I
realize
used to love that shit.
your thumbs
And I'm
for
joking.
fingers, your thumbs for fingers couldn't fucking.
True.
Randy says Pony's better than Adidas. You're crazy. That's some crazy shit.
Pony's the shit.
Every time I think of Pony, I always think of that like beige jumpsuit that they had. Like, who the fuck would wear a beige jumpsuit except like an Italian dude with like gold chains?
A pimp. Yeah.
Straight
Yeah.
pimp.
And the 70-year-old Jamaican guy would wear that. Yeah.
Well, there was what band had a shirt that says Jesus is a cunt? Remember that?
Cradle of Filth.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, see shit like that. Like, come on, man. You know.
Yeah, a little over the top.
Yeah, it's a little.
And you see people wear those shirts at fucking shows, and it's like
at the mall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at the mall.
To church. Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yep.
What are you doing? People. Listen. I understand when you're younger, and you're a teenager. Whatever, trying to get a rise out of people. I understand that. That's how kids are.
Mm-hmm.
Once you get a little older, it's kind of like, all right, look at this fucking guy.
Yeah.
You know who the fuck I'm staying away from. Hey, mom, meet my friend.
Check out his shirt.
With the shit.
Jimmy and I saw Manson several years ago.
Did I?
Yeah, they opened for Slipknot.
Oh my god, that's right. That's true.
And we like watched 2 songs and we're like, all right, we're cool. And then we went backstage to hang out with
That's true.
Slipknot. Yeah,
Well, that was in Connecticut. Yeah.
it was.
Yep.
It was cool. Actually, Jimmy is the one that got the Jim Root that's blocked by fucking Jack Skellington over here. Behind it is the guitar that you brought and had Jim Root sign and took a picture of
right.
it. That's up there. That's from
Yeah,
Jim.
that was a cool day. Yep. I slept in your basement, I think, and I had one of the biggest spiders in the history of my life on my fucking kneecap. I swear to God, like 3 a.m. Yeah.
No, that wasn't then. You went home that night. You slept over when we went to Myrtle Beach.
That's right. Okay, that's what it was. Yeah. Yep.
And that was actually my hand trying to like massage your inner
That's
thigh.
right.
That wasn't the spider.
I should have known because the nails were done. I was like, oh yeah, it's just Brian. Yeah.
Wait a second. So how did you notice this spider was on you?
It just felt like you know how when you have a blanket, it's got a bunch of feathers or something in it, and it kind of one pops out like a boner or whatever. And I was like, what the hell? And I was like half asleep, and I looking, I was like, no way. I like shined my phone on it, and I was like, all right, so maybe in my mind, like, you're half asleep, and I backhanded it. I was like, fuck, but then you can't. I didn't know where it went.
Oh
so
my God!
I said this. I did exactly what you just did. I was like, damn it. So I was sleeping like Count Dracula, hoping I didn't get bit. I was like, God damn it.
Sleeping on,
Yeah.
you go up into the kitchen, you sleep on the fucking kitchen counter.
Planking the whole time, face down. Yeah, it was rough. Yeah, it sucked.
Dude, when listen to this shit. When I forget what these things are called. Oh, I wish I knew the name. Does anybody live in West Virginia? Near the city of Charleston or around the areas?
No, that's like the least populated state in the country.
When I was staying with OJ, when I was doing the Byzantine albums, I was sleeping in his basement of his house.
Rough.
He had this fireplace, right? Well, if the lights were, if it was dark in there, right? Because I guess it was a moist room. If it was dark in there, these fucking, like, they're kind of like crickets, but they're a certain kind of cricket that are like, they're ugly as fuck. And they're scary looking. If the lights are out, they fucking going all crazy around the fucking fireplace. I had to sleep in that fucking room.
There's like,
guess who slept with the lights on?
OJ.
Lights fucking on, dude. Because they were disgusting.
The weird thing was like you slept naked. That was weird.
Yeah, I think spider crickets. I think that's what they are. Spider crickets. So number one, anything with spider in it.
Yeah.
I'm out. Nope. It was not fun. And they had my gear down there and shit. I'm like, are these things going to end up in my gear? Am I going to bring them home? And next thing you know, I'm going to be the first person in South Carolina with a goddamn spider fish infestation. Who fucking brought these things here? Shit.
That's yeah. Basements will do that. They're the worst for breathing and sleeping. Yep.
Well, Jimmy, you come over. I have a spare room you can stay in, so you're all right.
I've been upgraded to the deluxe basement room.
Yes.
You know what spiders? Do you have big spiders in your basement, Beesman?
Yeah, actually I do. But I have an exterminator comes out because I went down there and I saw a little mouse look at me and just fucking scurry away. I'm like, I ain't playing with this shit. So yeah, I have no spiders and I have no mice. My shit's nice and clean.
Your shit's in ship shape.
I don't play around. No shoes in the house. No fucking spiders.
No mice. Yeah.
I don't play.
Vacuuming himself to bed.
Yeah. I'm a psychopath. I have brown recluses in my basement.
Well, I know Jimmy's not sleeping down there.
Don't go. Yeah, don't hang out down there.
Fuck that.
Yep.
Where do you live, Lizard? In England?
Yeah. What's the address? Oh.
Yeah, those. Yeah, well, those.
I think they're only in North America, right? Aren't those spiders?
I have no idea.
No idea.
I think so.
You call me a recluse and a rapist.
Oh shit,
dude! The king of quotes, man.
He's got a couple good ones. Yep.
If you want to fornicate, remember fornicate?
You should stop talking. I can't do it as good as you. Yep.
Unless you
Ed,
want,
I do have white carpeting upstairs. You're correct.
Is there a reason?
When I moved in, it was there.
Oh, okay, I didn't know if like white carpeting keeps certain things away or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's easier to see bugs in white carpeting, right?
It's true.
True.
No, my house smells amazing. It's hardwood floors throughout, and then in the bedrooms, it's carpet. But no, I have candles burning. I clean all the time. I'm a psychopath. So if my mom's still watching, she'll tell you.
Pine salt.
Man loves to clean all the time. There you go.
I have someone that cleans both my offices. So every week, every Monday go in is fucking perfect.
Orifices.
Yep. All my orifices. This is true. One day I'll just do like a live unboxing of my Yankee candle cabinet and just go through like each season. It'll be like 4 hours of just pure emotion. It's gonna be great.
Hey, False Flag is messaging me here.
What's he got to say?
Oh my God.
A spider.
Spider. Oh fuck that.
It was close. Yeah, picture that on your kneecap at 3 in the morning. I'm like, So yeah,
And you didn't know where he went.
that was,
That's the worst, man. You ever see a big one, you try to kill it and you miss it?
Yep.
And it right under something, under a blanket usually, or a pillow.
Yep.
Like, you motherfucker.
No, Ben Tom, I have actually a Peruvian, a guy from the Andes Mountains. He's fantastic. He's got chinchillas with him. It's a real treat. Wait, did Lizard say where she's from? Utah.
Wow. Don't you live in Europe?
I don't know why I thought Europe.
Yeah. See, North America. Yep.
Yeah.
North America, Utah.
Yeah.
The land of the Mormons.
Johnny Utah. Was
And
it Johnny
Orange
Utah?
Julius. Utah
Johnny-
Get Me Too from Point Break.
Yeah.
Yeah. Johnny Unitas.
Johnny Unitas.
I was watching a show on Netflix. You guys see American Primeval?
Mm-mm.
It's pretty cool. Super gory, graphic. Which
Is
is
it like, is it just all, made up shit, or is it like based off of true stories or something?
yeah, it's loosely based off true stories. And the reason I was bringing it up because it's about like the Mormons going towards the Utah, that area. So there's the Utah War, where they're fighting the basically the Union soldiers. It was after it was like 1870s, I believe, something like that.
Mhm.
And Brigham Young was a bad motherfucker. So, anywho, I said Utah, so I was just saying, but you guys should watch it. It's pretty gory. It's pretty cool. You should see it. It's a glowing recommendation for myself. Clearly, you guys are really intrigued. So,
I haven't watched the show in forever.
no, what was the last thing you watched?
Game of Thrones, that last season, probably, which was years ago.
That was a
Oh
long
wait,
ass-
maybe a couple years ago.
That's like
Yeah.
5 years ago.
The very last season was it? Yeah, it could have been.
You haven't watched Reacher on Amazon?
No.
Those shits are good, man.
Yeah, Breaking Bad. That was a long time ago too.
Mm-hmm.
What about Stranger Things?
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I watched that.
That's a shit.
That was also a long time ago now, though. Like,
Yeah,
right?
is the new one coming out this year or next year?
This year. So it was 2022 was the last season. So this will be the
I wasn't a huge fan of the last one. It was all right. Too much. The prison shit was just like,
Gotcha. What about The Boys?
So the first season, that's pretty good.
Oh, last season was a shit. The
First
last
season
I
was
didn't see
good, and then Gene and I watched like a couple episodes, I believe, of season 2, and we're just like, we just lost interest.
season 2 wasn't that great, but 3 and 4 are awesome. You should watch it.
Yeah, the first one was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of any other cool shows really.
Jimmy looks a bit like Rasputin.
It's true. Not nearly as smart though.
You ever read about Mastodon's Crack the Sky album? How it's about Rasputin?
I thought it was about his sister dying or something.
Well, Sky was his sister. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
but they were doing a lot of drugs. I don't know if you knew that. Mastodon, they did drugs.
I've met them. Yeah, you could kind of infer that from meeting them. Yeah. Yep.
And so it talks about being in space and following Rasputin through like a portal, and it's just like the weirdest shit. So
Great album.
it's their best album.
I agree.
Well, besides Leviathan, of course.
Yeah.
Leviathan rules. Hell yeah.
It might even be the 7th. I don't know.
Yeah, we watch that shit all the time in my
Yeah,
house.
the kids fucking Gravity Falls. Gravity Falls.
I mean, I put that shit on myself and I watch it.
Good,
Love
man.
it. Jimmy, you see that?
No. What is it?
Gravity Falls. The kids made you watch an episode when you were here, but you can't just jump into the middle of it. You know?
I vaguely remember.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Brian, you recommended it, right? And then that's the show with the good theme song. Or something else. That's a video game. Never mind. But yeah, I think they mentioned that.
Yeah, I
Love it.
sent I think Ellie like 3 years ago for Christmas. Dipper Pines. Right? Didn't I send that Dipper a toy?
Mm-hmm.
Like a Funko Pop, I think it was.
Yeah, she's like, what is this? So we watched like an episode or two. I think the first 2 episodes. And she liked it, but she was just like, and then all of a sudden, I forget how long ago, put it on again, and they were just hooked.
Best cartoon.
Hmm.
Old Dipper. So Jimmy, would you I'm gonna put you on the spot if you don't mind. So I've been writing some songs during my lessons with Xander Raymond Charles.
Mm-hmm.
And when I put these shits, like when I record them, would you like to drum for me?
What's going on? You're making an album?
What's going on?
What's happening?
I wasn't listening.
I'm writing some shit.
Oh, I thought you were writing. I thought you were like writing songs to learn on guitar. You're making an album?
Yes.
Okay. No shit. Sure.
Yeah, you're probably gonna despise it, but if you could drum on it, it'd be awesome.
Are you singing on it? Please, God.
No.
Oh.
I can't sing. If I was gonna sing, I would have to have vocal effects all over it because it's gonna be so bad. But it's in everything I'm writing is in Jay's favorite tuning, drop B, 6-string drop B tuning.
E?
B.
Oh, B.
As in butthole.
Yeah.
B is in butthole. So yeah, it was funny. So I've been working on one song with him for probably a month, and I'm still lost. But then like last week, I wrote a song in 10 minutes, and it's 5 minutes long. I'm like, how does this happen?
It happens.
Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I don't know. It's pretty cool. Well, I like it.
Mhm.
I'm actually like proud of.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta make it for you.
I'm afraid to show Jay what I write.
Why? You show him everything else, like your
Take off,
testicles.
eh?
Yeah.
Show my wiener several times. He's like, man, it's fucking tiny.
Here, your nipples are weird shaped, but yeah. Yep.
I said to Jay, and he's gonna be like, "Oh my god, this is the fucking worst shit I've ever heard in my life."
Is Xander playing the solos on it?
No, it's
Because he
everything.
should. Oh.
It's me.
Oh, true. Are you playing solos on it?
No, fuck no.
Why not?
I'll have leads on it, but I'm not gonna do solos.
What are you, Jay Hannon from 1997? What the hell?
Yes.
Jay Hannon.
I'll have some different parts instead of solos. Like I prefer breakdown,
Mm.
and I'll have some leads over it, but nothing like an epic solo that's in Omega Collide or anything like that. So maybe,
Yeah, that was a good
maybe
one.
I'll send it to Jay. I'm
I
like,
was
"Hey."
gonna say, I wonder if you know anybody who did solos on that album that you just referred to that could play it.
Yeah.
Nope.
Eh.
So
Eh.
I
was
will.
telling-
I will if you want.
I'm working on some stuff, and then Xander's like, "Did you know you're playing all this in like the Locrian mode?" And I'm like, "What?" He's like, "It's in Locrian." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I purposely did that. Of course, that's how I fucking roll. I had no clue that I was in Locrian." So
Now, Jimmy, the funny thing about Locrian or Locrian mode is that is the most. Don't take this the wrong way, Beesman, because I haven't heard it, but it's supposedly the most unappealing mode to your ear musically.
It's funny you mentioned that. I read a study that said that most likely to be a homosexual activity is Locrian mode guitar parts. I was like, well, that's interesting. It does make sense, but I play drums in Locrian mode too, so you don't have to feel so bad. Yep.
It might be interesting though, Mike, because nowadays, man, you want to throw somebody a little curveball within certain notes. You're like, oh, I wasn't expecting that one there. Rhythm guitar instrumental record.
Boss tones are the shit, by the way.
Yeah, there's just no way. I have to have vocals over stuff. Like, I'm not a huge instrumental guy. Like, I'll listen to it and have it on the background, but I'm not sitting there just, I've talked to Jay about it. Like, Animals as leaders, obviously amazing musicians, but maybe this is blasphemy, but I don't know if they're the best songwriters, because it's kind of boring to me.
It's funny you should mention that, because like every Metallica instrumental song is the shit, but bands that just do that, it's a little bit I don't know, not boring, but it just gets like a little bit, not enough, I don't know, panache or something. But yeah, To Live Is To Die, Orion,
Mm-hmm. All of Cthulhu.
Yeah, they're all the shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now maybe it's just because that's the only instrumental song, so it kind of gives you a little bit of a different,
and
ebb and flow on the album.
I think My Friend of Misery was supposed to be instrumental too.
Yep.
And then
Really?
No Dice, yeah.
Was.
Jason was pissed.
Yeah, because if you watch the
making of, right? Was it?
it's the classic albums one, the VH1 classic albums. He grabs a bass and he plays the intro, and he said, I had this whole, he doesn't call it a motif, but whatever, this whole section written.
Yeah.
And it's actually really cool. So they only use the intro that is on the album, but then the thing that he played, that he wrote specifically for an instrumental, he had this whole other piece to it. It's fucking cool.
Jason Richardson, yeah, he's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
He is.
Yep.
He's gross.
Yeah, he really is. He plays Ernie Ball, or what guitar does he play?
Ernie Ball.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, up until he got his own signature model, he was playing the Petrucci's, man.
Right. Didn't something weird happen where John Petrucci was like, he didn't want his something?
Yeah, the rumor, and I tried to find out if this was true or not, and I cannot
confirm.
I can't confirm. But the rumor going around was Jason Richardson, because he has a 6-string and a 7-string model. Because he plays 8-string guitars, so he wanted to put an 8-string guitar out through Ernie Ball Music Man. And I guess Petrucci, I think he's so high up in that company, he's the main fucking guy. As far as that's it, Tom. Well, I don't even have to tell the story now. I don't even have to tell the story. So anyway, Petrucci, I guess, found out, or was it maybe they ran it by him and said, hey, Jason Richardson wants to put an 8-string model out. And according to what I heard from one person, was that Petrucci was like, if anybody's going to put out an 8-string model and be the first one under Ernie Ball, it's going to be me.
Huh.
And that is the reason why on the last album, Dream Theater album that came out in what year? Was it 2022?
21, 22.
There's a 8-string. There's one song on the album with an 8-string guitar, and he put out his signature. So he wanted to be the first artist to put out a 8-string guitar, the Ernie Ball. Now, I don't know if it's true, because I tried to find out through other cables. Is that what you would call it?
Cable?
Other avenues?
Yeah.
That might have a contact or a person they can.
Right.
And I haven't been able to find out if it's true or not. But,
sounds about right.
I might say the same shit.
He's awesome. I don't know, but I guess if you've been there a while or whatever. And what's the other band he got kicked out of because they said he couldn't play shit, and then
Who? Richardson?
Born of Osiris, he played guitar for a little
Mhm.
bit, and they kicked him out, I think, because he couldn't play the shit live or something. They said, but he's a nut. I never heard that dude mess up ever. So
No, he's fucking amazing.
yeah, he really is. Yep.
Yep.
Where
That's
did I
cool.
see him?
Recently,
Yeah. What band's he playing for recently?
All That Remains.
Oh, that man. That's right. I saw Megadeth. And They opened for them
Mhm.
in September. Yep.
Yeah, I took over for Ollie.
That's right. Yep.
The no, he's pretty gross. I have never seen
Yeah.
him fuck up, and I've watched a lot of his shit, and he's
Yeah.
he's just
Same.
really good.
I agree.
Maybe
was
they
gonna-
just didn't rehearse it.
I don't think. I don't know. There's like shit online saying that they just wanted to whatever.
Maybe they didn't get
him out.
along. Right?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Also, he was like super young too. When
That's
he
the
was
other thing. Yeah. Yep.
I was going to ask you before. You both said you would prefer Mangini in Dream Theater over Petrucci. Not Petrucci.
Eh,
Yeah, have Portnoy and Mangini back there with no guitar player.
without Rudess, yeah, sure, for
Yeah,
sure.
him the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
No, you would prefer Mangini over Portnoy.
It's hard to say. Like, nobody's better at drums than Mike Mangini, but nobody is better in Dream Theater than Mike Portnoy when he was, Mike Portnoy of old, I guess you could say.
Okay.
But so it's tough to say. Mike
You're big
Mangini
into-
could have been. What's that?
You're big into like the nostalgia stuff. Like we've talked over the years.
Yeah,
You're like, Ray Luzier is way better drummer than
100%.
Dave Silveria, but you're like better in Korn than Ray Luzier.
Right. It's kind of like, Gary Sharon obviously brought Van Halen to the top, but
Absolutely.
people are just going to be like, oh, David Lee, they wrote better shit. But it's kind of the similar principle. But in that case, like I said, nobody's topping Mike Mangini skill wise. And I definitely think in a weird way, they like underutilized him in that area, I think, but I don't know.
So what do you think about Slipknot after they kicked Joey out and they had Jay Weinberg? Did you want Joey to come back, even though?
I listened to the other bands that he was in, and it wasn't great. And Joey Jordison is the man, and everything, but he got like really into like death metal-y, like After Iowa and stuff like that. And the shit he did in the first album was, no one had heard the way he did it with that stuff before. It was like, mind blowing. And then Iowa was like, super fast double bass and, double speed the whole time and really metal. And then I don't want to say like lost a step because obviously he didn't, but it's almost like
You could say he lost a step.
he didn't lose a step. It's just, obviously there was some things involved. Rick Allen, he was the shit, by the way, before he lost.
He was. I saw a video
really
of him
was.
playing.
He was awesome.
Doing fucking whatchamacallit? What's it called? Not match grip,
Traditional
grip. And he was doing ghost notes and shit. I'm like,
yeah.
wow, he's fucking doing. He was ripping it.
Yeah, he does some shit with one arm too. Not for nothing, like obviously not the same, but
He does ghost notes with the missing arm.
that's true.
Invisible drumstick.
Yep.
Fucked up.
What do you think about Joey on Volume 3, though?
I mean, it was good. I was gonna say though, I don't know how to explain it.
We'll take it frame by frame it.
Yeah. Just like a lot of his like death metal influences with like blast beats and shit, you could just tell. I thought, it's my opinion, I could be retarded, which is possibly true, but it's almost like, I don't want to say a crutch for that, but it's just like he fell into like things that a normal metal drummer would do instead of like Joey Jordan's from 1999 would do. And it was like cool, and obviously it was the shit, but it wasn't. Again, they had become really famous. They made a lot of money, so obviously the same, want to rule, I guess, really may not have been there. But again, this is just my opinion. And that album's great. I still love that album, but the drumming was not the same in my opinion, actually, even since the first album, even Iowa was a little just straightforward, I guess. You know,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
but yeah, they still the shit. And now they have the best drummer in the world playing for him. So now the sky's the limit, I guess. You
Mhm.
know, and that dude idolized Joey Jordanson too. So
You did.
yeah, yep, he's the shit.
He's amazing.
It really is. Yep. Yep.
Helstromicus says Joey got diagnosed with transverse myelitis, the same autoimmune disease that got me in 2011. Dude, that sucks. Sorry to hear that. Hope you're doing all right.
Yeah, he said I used to see a couple videos and he had kind of like ballooned up in weight and he was like wearing leather coats. I think the name Vimic was that the band he was in?
Leather coat.
No, I'm just saying like he different than what he normally. Something was going on. Like I said,
Well, he did that fucking amazing album, Scar the Martyr, right? Before he
True.
then he blew up and then did Vimic.
but he was sick the whole time, and you hear things of other things being involved. Who knows? But yeah, he was a shit, and yeah, metal wouldn't be anywhere where it is today without him doing what he did. So, there's that.
Did you ever hear like Braun?
Yeah.
From Mastodon talk about Joey and Slipknot. 'Cause
Mhm.
at first he wasn't like, oh, they're like gimmicky because they're wearing masks, and then he saw Slipknot and he was just blown away by how good of a drummer Joey was, and they became like best friends. Like they were super super tight. I don't know if you know that, but
I did not know that. Yeah, that's it's true. Yeah, Joey was the shit, man. Yep.
when
for a
you
long
guys
time.
started Slipknot, Joey was a big fan of yours, like right? Didn't you like guys shoot the shit about drumming a lot?
I talked to him a couple times. Really cool dude. One of the only people I was taller than on tour, which is cool. But yeah, super nice dude. And yeah, just he was telling me about all the weird gear he had on his drum set for that tour and all this, how hard it was to get and whatnot. And he had some like special, I think it was Pro Master Series, whatever, made just for that tour. And he was trying to use like old Tama pedals, like the Gene Hoglan ones, like the old Camco ones or whatever. But he was trying to get like the Pearl version of it and this, that, the other thing. But yeah, super cool dude. And yeah, hell of a drummer.
Did he ask you to go sit on his set so when it started spinning and went upside down, you got to play that too?
You did the spinning one on that tour, right?
I don't think so. I think it was
I don't think so either.
after that. Yeah, that was. I don't know if they did anything special. There's some pyrotechnics or whatever, but nothing really.
Yeah,
blown out of the water.
Jimmy, are you holding like a stapler or something? What are you doing?
It's a marker. Sorry,
it
it kept falling off the thing, so I was like, oh. Yep. Wicked Wisdom, they were the shit. they
were really cool.
They could all play for sure, especially the drummer, another phenomenal drummer who played in Fishbone. And
did he?
Yeah, it's Philip Fisher from Fishbone.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's a freak. And oddly enough, 2012, I think they kind of like had a quick reunion or whatever. I forgot the guy's name, but he's the shit too. Like freak show band.
The bass player,
the drummer, bass player was that dude Rio who passed away. Unfortunately, he was a nice guy. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, he could play for sure.
No, they were cool. They were cool to us, man.
Yeah.
I know they got a lot of flack or whatever. They were fucking cool.
They were, and they had a couple good songs that were really good. And obviously,
well, every show they played before. Like it was always, everybody had a time slot that
right
back every day. So unless we played first, they played right before us. So when they were fucking, putting their gear on, we were getting ready to put our gear up, and then when they were fucking getting their gear off, we were pushing our shit up.
Yeah.
So yeah, they were cool.
Yeah, Didn't they come out to the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air song like before they played?
Did they? Will Smith let us have the box set DVD though. DVD set. Yeah. That was cool. Yeah.
Yeah, Jay's always said that Will Smith was cool when you guys saw him.
He was. This was a long time ago, so obviously things have happened since then. But everybody was shit, man.
It seems like some of those the way he was is not how he really is. So.
Correct. Yeah. Super nice dude, and Jada Pinkett was super nice too, man. Everybody was the shit, And,
Didn't you say he was wearing a Gizmachi shirt? Like, didn't you see him wearing a Gizmachi shirt?
I think he took a picture with like my mom or something, maybe.
Oh yeah, he took a
Or
picture with our
yeah.
parents.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that
don't know
was
if he was wearing
a
a shirt.
Jersey show, right?
It was
and it was like
118
100
degrees out. Yeah.
It was the hottest day of the summer, and the fucking the whole place. It was like a blacktop, like a new blacktop, and the
Yeah.
whole fucking thing, and the steam was just coming off it.
Yep. Yeah, it was rough. That's what they filmed the DVD thing was filmed that show.
Was
I
it?
think. Yeah. New Jersey one.
Damn.
Yep. I think. Maybe I'm wrong. But probably not.
Probably not.
Yeah, they were cool.
Did Will punch anyone on the tour? I don't.
No, it's no.
Slap someone, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. If he said
No.
slap, I would have got it.
Yeah, he was cool, man. Yep.
Yeah, there was the one show that I remember. It was early in the morning, and it just I forget what, because he stayed on Ozfest for a couple days, right?
For more, I think it was like weeks, wasn't
Maybe
it?
like
At one
a
point,
week or two. Yeah. So
he had his own bus.
yeah, his own,
That's
bus,
awesome.
his own huge fucking RV.
Bus.
So
Yep.
there was one show when he actually came out and like hung out backstage, and I remember waiting, and I'd just taken my guitar, my main guitar, out of the fucking case for the show, and it just started getting hot. You know, like it was getting like cool. Now it was getting warm.
Mhm.
And for some reason that day, I think I had just changed strings, maybe that morning, or maybe the night before, I might have changed the strings. And he's standing next to me, and I wanted to like just shoot the shit with him, but I couldn't get it to fucking get in tune. And I was like, you know, we were going on probably like in 10 minutes or 15 minutes at the most. And I was just like fucking back there, like motherfucker, like sweating bullets next to this fucking guy. And it got uncomfortable, you know, because he's probably sitting there like, fuck this guy.
It's fucking corny. Yeah, I thought you were gonna say you forgot deodorant that day. That's what I thought you were going with that. But
I could give
yeah.
two shits.
Yeah.
Was that the Mirror Pickard universe, or was it? Yeah.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't
I
say.
didn't have the black and green one yet.
Oh, that's from my uncle or my cousin.
Yep. Yeah, that day it just wouldn't. I mean, once I got it, it was fine. Like, you know, it was one of those just nervous things. Like, shit, you know, is it gonna get in? It did though.
Yeah. Cool.
Those are the worst moments, man. Did you ever hear the story about Queensryche when they did the 1991, I think, or 92 MTV Music Awards when they did Silent Lucidity? You ever hear that story?
Oh, wait a minute. Before you get into the story, our friend Mike, he said he thought Silent Lucidity was a Pink Floyd song. And then he told me, doesn't it sound like Pink Floyd? I was like, fuck no, Queensryche's way better than Pink Floyd. And then that was a whole nother argument. But never in my life have I heard that Queensryche sounds like Pink Floyd.
Wait, so you're saying Queensryche is a better band than Pink Floyd?
I don't like Pink Floyd, so yeah.
Wow. Yeah, so
It's true. It's true. You like Pink Floyd? How?
I think Pink Floyd's a
I
shit.
You know, you guys all do drugs now. That's why. Now it makes sense.
You all do drugs now.
Yeah.
No,
Just off drum sound alone, Queensryche crushes Pink Floyd. And I honestly, one of the reasons why I don't like him is in junior high school, I was in a band with this guy John, and I forgot the drummer's name from Pink Floyd, but he has like a 27, so funny, piece drum set. And then they were saying that how he was a better drummer than Neil Peart, and I was like, what the hell's going on? And
Get the fuck out
it
of
all
here.
stems from there. And I like the first song I heard from Pink Floyd was like this song called Bikes or something, or Bicycle or something. And it's trash. But yeah. I agree. Pink Floyd is overrated. That guy's knows what's up.
So there's Will and Jimmy's dad.
Oh yeah. And
Dude, it
there's
was
Jay.
the hottest day in fucking
It was-
North.
It was so
Dude.
hot. Jay's hair turns orange. Staring at my sister, like, what the?
Jimmy, who is that? Balls back there?
Look at the walk. It's got to be.
Her
That's
balls.
that's the Atari Mike Balls.
Yep. That's the perfect. Yeah, that's how he walks.
No, that's Mike Balls.
Yep.
Lead
That's
with
fucking
this
fun.
heel first.
Oh, that's the best shit ever. Like a pixelated fucking
But
Atari
you've
character.
never noticed this for 28 years, and all of a sudden,
And
Pixelated balls.
you noticed it back there?
I didn't do
noticed
shit.
Mike
You brought
back
it up.
there? I know, but I'm saying
Oh.
you're making it seem like how did you not notice that?
No, I'm
No.
saying it's just funny. No one did until
Oh,
just
okay.
now.
Got this one.
Yep.
Yep.
Shit.
Fucking 106 degrees in the shade that day, I think.
Yep.
It was crazy. So what are we talking about? Oh, the
Queensryche versus
talking
Pink
about-
Floyd. Sorry.
going live shit.
Oh, that.
So if anybody remembers, so when they did Silent Lucidity, they had a whole orchestra as the backdrop basically for that song.
Pink Floyd would never have no orchestra. But anyway, continue.
So anyway, live TV, there's no like you fuck up, you're fucked, right? There's no bullshit. You're like, oh, wait a second, my amp's not working. Tough shit. So they had a curtain, in front of the stage that opened up as soon as the song starts. So if you go back and watch it, you notice nothing. Curtain opens, the song gets played, no big deal. Well, backstage, Michael Wilton was doing the acoustic intro.
Michael
Right.
Wilbon from
Mike Wilbon. So Michael Wilton does the intro. Well, they can't get his fucking guitar to come through. It's not working.
Patch it
Literally,
in.
dude, he remembers, if I remember the story correctly, he remembers hearing like, all right, 15 seconds to air or whatever, go live, back from commercial type of shit. And it's not fucking working. 5, 4, 3, and as soon, dude, it's like right then they got the shit working, curtains open up. He's like, so you don't understand the fucking stress that is on my face when they show me calmly playing the intro. But dude, imagine that shit. You're going on live in front of millions of fucking people watching that shit. And imagine your intro guitar isn't working. Man.
Well, no one would know. It's like, all right, another 30 seconds. Like, you
Yeah.
think they would have sound checked it.
Well, I'm sure they did, or maybe, who knows how much you can do because how many bands and groups are playing those shows, man? You can't leave a backdrop up.
Stuck Mojo's a shit too, by the way. That's true.
You like Stuck Mojo?
I do. The one album, probably from 99, something heavy, something. Reborn, is that the song? I really like on that album. Yeah.
Be Dumps.
Yeah. Good hi-hat sound, oddly enough.
He's talking about Jada. You know who's one of the most horrifying human beings? I've just fucking freaks me out. Like, I'm dead ass serious. Is that chick from Skunk and Nancy? Skin?
Who?
No. Skunk and Nancy or whatever that band is. Like, they're from
Porno
England?
thing? I don't know. Never heard of them.
Holy horrifying. That woman scares the living shit out of me.
I've never. Who's it called? What is it?
Skunk
Skin?
and Nancy. Nancy. Anansie. And the singer's name is Skin.
Rock band. Oh yeah, look at that.
Look at that. That's a no thank you. It was her.
All
And
business.
That chick that used to be married to David Bowie back in the 80s.
A chick was married to David Bowie.
Yeah, Grace Jones scared the shit out of me when I was little. I was like, "Oh my god, lady with the flat top,"
Yeah, she was like a supermodel, I think.
The only cool woman with the flat tops goes to the Gozerian. I just want to say that right now.
Yeah, looking like Sheena Easton. Who's the chick that played Gozer? Wasn't she some like gymnast or something?
She's like some model.
Yeah, because I was like, damn, what is this?
I thought it was the chick from Alien.
Home? Sigourney Weaver?
Sigourney
Yeah,
Weaver?
right?
No, she was the gatekeeper.
Oh, okay.
Not Gozer to Gozerian.
No, and Rick Moranis was the keymaster.
Yeah. Yep. The traveler has come. I
That's a
love
great movie, man.
just saying that the traveler has come.
That's a great movie.
It's a great movie.
What did you do, Ray?
Jay, did you ever see that chick from Skunk and Nancy or whatever that band is? Skin?
I have no idea who that is. Or
Would
what
you-
you guys are talking
Would
about?
you do me a solid and pull her lovely face up so we can show the masses?
What's it called?
35,000 people watching right now. Skunk and Nancy. I don't know how to pronounce it because I just don't like them.
Skunk and Nancy.
Yeah, ANANS.
Oh. Okay, hold
And
on.
then the singer's name is Skin. Horrifying. Like freaks me out. Like, oh no, not my cup of tea.
Oh, this chick.
Yeah, that's exactly what Jimmy
Are
said.
they like a rock band or something?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Oh my lord.
That's a better
my-
picture than what I saw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You good?
We're all set with that. Thank you so much. Jimmy's favorite band, Acid
Acid Bath,
Acid Bath.
Acid Group.
Acid Bath's the shit. I'm pumped. You gonna
Got
see
good
them this
ones.
summer? Jimmy?
What's that?
You gonna go see Acid Bath this summer?
I'm not, but they got some good songs.
I
Did you
used to not be a fan of Pink Floyd, and then I don't know what happened, and then it was before I started doing drugs. Sorry, drug.
You don't say. Yeah, which is fine. I'm just saying.
But there are so many songs and parts that are on there that are like,
There's a couple of
Man.
bangers. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, but yeah, I just don't dig them. I guess.
and plus David Gilmour is probably, out of all the guitar players that I really admire, because usually the guys that I really like are and you could put him in the shredder class.
hmm
He might be the only guitar player that is in that group for me of like, top guitar players that isn't a fucking shredder, but just the notes he hits, the way he hits them, and it's like shit, man. You don't have to fucking rip up your fretboard.
You know, like who's the other famous '70s?
Oh, you're talking about Clapton?
No, not
Hendrix?
God damn it! Oh, Led Zeppelin.
No,
Jimmy
Dave?
Page. Really?
I would put no.
I
know,
heard
I
guitar
like
wise, I
Jimmy
guess he was
Page, but-
super sloppy or whatever. But I thought they were the shit.
Dude, the amount of drugs that he did, how could you not be sloppy?
Everybody in the
I'd-
'70s was all on
He's
drugs. Like,
falling over my guitar.
you know what I mean? Yeah. True.
But
Yeah,
Gilmour
I
is
think they
the
were-
one guy that doesn't shred or rip up the guitar that I really like.
Jay, who do you prefer? Pink Floyd or Queensryche?
Oh, it's Queensryche.
That's what I'm talking about. I mean, really, it's a no-brainer.
But you can't compare them like it's comparing fucking
We just compared them.
rocks and apples,
Fuck them. Yeah.
Who do you like better, Cannibal Corpse or Seven Mary 3? Who do you like better?
That's,
Who do you
that's a
prefer?
little different. Yeah, but
7 Mary 3.
ah,
I can't do it.
yeah. I feel like with Pink Floyd, there's like no. It's all like they get the car up to 30, and then it just goes off a cliff, and it's like,
30.
all right, fuck it. Just saying. They got, like I said, they have a couple good songs, but I don't know. They couldn't do. My mom had a bunch of records, and like they'd play them, and my dad was like, "Hey, you like that?" Like, no, I don't.
No, the drums aren't fucking.
I think that's why because I'm gay like that. But yeah, drum wise, you really don't do it for me. And this guy's drum set was the size of like an aircraft carrier. So
The GI Joe version or a real
both of them. Yeah.
Both.
The Carpenters or the Fat Boys?
That bitch could play drums. What's her face? Who's the singer of
Karen
the Carpenters?
Karen.
Yeah,
Carpenter?
she can play drums, man.
All right, Nick says, what did you guys think about the egg throwing at Iron Maiden 05? I swear this is the last question. Dude, you can ask any fucking questions you want. Come back next week. We'll answer more.
There was some egg throwing. Oh, because Ozzy Osbourne didn't play.
No, Sharon threw eggs at Maiden. This is at the San Bernardino show.
Oh shit!
I think you and I were in the bus with Taft when this was happening.
Oh,
With no pants on.
With well,
Yeah,
Jimmy
the
had
usual.
no pants on.
Jay was shitting in a plastic bag, probably. But yeah. Jerking off into a sock.
I remember hearing about it. Probably Sean came up to us. Yo, did you hear what just happened? Sharon was throwing eggs at Iron Maiden. Bruce Dickinson.
You know what sucked about that though? What's the album that they played for that tour the whole time? Acacia Avenue, right?
Well, they played like
that was it.
They played everything before
Everything Good.
Everything Good, because
Yeah,
you and I are
exactly.
not fans of Iron Maiden before Bruce Dickinson.
Correct. Right. Which no one should be.
So the only shows that they played Dickinson era stuff was the ones that Ozzy canceled, which is like a third of the show. So that was cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the worst. I remember the only time we ever got to like actually watch them and we're like, what the hell are they playing? And then yeah, not the best.
Yeah, there's some people that love that early Maiden shit. Love it.
I can't do it.
Nope.
Yeah.
I remember that time Maiden had eggs thrown at them. That was cool. Debrildo. Hey, when's the Super Bowl?
February 9th.
Next Sunday.
All right. Well, if anybody's throwing a party,
invite Jay over.
No, don't invite me. If anybody's throwing a party, obviously you want to be a good host, get a bunch of beer, even if you don't drink. Jimmy doesn't drink, but I'm sure if he was if he was having a Super Bowl party, he wouldn't get beer and have everybody else just bring it because he doesn't drink it. But if you want to be a good host, here's an idea for you.
Budweiser presents Real Men of Genius.
Real men of genius.
That's absolutely brilliant.
That's pretty good.
That's the shit. Who's going to question you, right? Who's going to question it? These cans are they're tainted. I got to remember calling them.
What's he putting it in? Like a Ford Focus, or that'd be the one get the giveaway.
The key is
Budweiser presents Real Men of Genius.
Real men.
That's the shit, man.
When was this?
I don't know. I remember seeing this like years ago on YouTube. It was like on the news or something. False Flag's blowing me up here talking about fucking Pink Floyd and Spider and Dokken.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Dokken.
Oh, hold on a second. Here you go, Jim.
My mid-tree laps of tour 1997, the best gig I've ever been to. Full stop.
Full stop. What's going on here?
97. What a year.
Yeah.
Yep. That was the first. That was the third year you were supposed to graduate high school, I think. Shit.
You graduated in 98, right, Jimmy?
Oh, yeah, yep.
You were like the youngest kid in your class.
Pretty young, yeah.
Gayest too.
Definitely true. Yep.
Yo, going back to meeting Jimmy.
Let's go back to 6 hours ago.
As soon as like when Jimmy and I met and like stuff like that, Jimmy was very, very, very shy and timid when I first met him. It took him fucking
40 years
to bust out of it, right?
To not give a shit. Yeah.
Yeah. So I remember like seeing Jimmy in the hallway and stuff like that after we jammed together, and even like after he joined the band. Like there was one class, like I'd be outside of music class, and music class going all the way up to the top of the building. So we'd hang out at the bottom of the stairs before the 1 minute warning, whatever the fuck it was, to go into class. And Jimmy would always walk past. And Jimmy be the best, man. He's like, all right, And just keep walking. Head down, look up real quick, say hi, head back down, and he's fucking gone. And I remember me and Chris say, like, dude, where is he going?
To class. Try it. Yeah.
I want to get out of here.
Yeah.
Yep.
School. Those were the days. Kinda.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Jay, do you have any videos for us tonight?
Well, I have that one. I mean, if you want another one, I'll give it to you. That wasn't really made for what the fuck are you doing? But if you want one, I'll give you one.
The fuck are you doing?
Well, I timed that great, didn't I?
What's that sound effect from? Final Cut, I think, right?
Oh, it's in like iMovie.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Don't give away my secrets.
I used that before. Just notice that. Yeah.
All right, here's one. These are always good. You see what happened?
What the hell?
They put the trampolines upside down, I guess, outside of this.
Oh yeah. Damn.
Yep.
Oof.
Oh, man.
What'd he say?
Something bouncing.
Bouncing, yeah.
I don't think they realized he fucking knocked himself, did a sailor dive onto concrete.
Yeah, his brain is bleeding right now, and they're making a video. Yeah.
Did you hear the sound it makes too? Oh,
Damn.
his head hits first, man.
Not a good day.
Where is it?
I broke my back.
What do you mean by that? You broke
Back is broken.
what
Yeah.
vertebrae or what portion?
Spinal.
Final. All right, we got one more, Beesman. Don't worry.
Okay.
Now I checked. This dude's alive because I thought he died.
Oh, great. Here we go.
Damn. That guy's broke his spine, probably the one on the right? Like ass first, and what the fuck?
Ass first on his head.
And then the floor. Like, holy crap!
Is this the Bills Mafia? At halftime?
Damn.
Man, dude, look at this.
Is that a woman? Are these two women?
No, that's a dude. Both dudes. What kind of woman are you looking at?
I don't think he's wearing men's pants.
I think they're in somewhere in Europe. Here, the
Damn.
Tuesday.
Zooming on that guy's head.
What day is it? Tuesday.
Who's
No, yeah. What's your name? Tuesday. See. Yeah.
I don't know. I think he's rocking those jeans from TJ Maxx because those are not guys' pants.
No. Oh, European. That guy's shoe comes off. Look.
it's the least of his problems. Yep.
Oh, shit.
The fuck are you doing?
Dying.
Well, Jimmy, thanks for joining us tonight again. I know you have to get up for work in fucking 5 hours, but hey, fuck it.
Yeah, we'll do it live. Yeah.
Thank
True.
you, Jimmy.
Thank you for having me. You know what I'm saying?
And next week when Kurt's back, we'll go through all the particulars and channel sponsors, everyone, but not this week. Just a little
late.
different. Yeah, it's late. Your boy's got to go to bed too. We got work in the AM. Yeah, and Dad do so.
I mean, we can, give you maybe some of this.
Oh yeah.
Who is that again? What's her name?
Does it matter?
Yeah, it does. What? She's like a cosplayer, right?
Yeah, Jessica Negri.
I ever tell you the story? You met her in like at Comic-Con.
What'd you tell
I
us?
think you were there. Were you there with us one time?
No.
Me and Big A.
No, that was a
This is
different one.
before she was like a big deal, and she was like talking to Angelo and shooting the shit, and we were like, we started doing those weird videos or whatever, and then the next year, her boyfriend, she had a line like around the whole shit, and her boyfriend like wouldn't let Angelo talk to her without. She wanted $500 to talk to her or something like that. Like a year later, it was one of those crazy. I don't want to say rags to riches, but yeah.
That's
Basically,
fucking
Jessica something.
Negri.
Yeah, that's her. Yep. Yeah.
Yep.
Just like that. Boom. Blew up, and then that was it. Too cool for school. Yep.
Yeah, the dude that she's been dating for a while now. He has like those rapist eyes, like the eyes that.
Probably that guy. Yeah, he was
Might
like
be.
he was if you got to get a picture with her, he would have to take it and like all this. It was really weird. Yep. Yep. But anyway.
Well, thank you everyone for tuning in for the adventures of Jimmy Hatcher and Jay Hannon. Much appreciated. Thanks. Thanks for hanging out. Have a great rest of the week. Kurt will be back next week. As long as
maybe unless the aforementioned cartel gets a hold of him.
Yeah. So that'll be good. But yeah, thanks Jimmy for hanging out with us.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. That's it. Have a great week.
Someone wrote Doc in his bed, Queensweg too. No. It's called. They had called Bangers too. But anyway, yeah.
No.
And a great music video.
What about what's that fucking band called?